Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.
AFTV, Lee told me he's worried before the game. Well, Robbie, I'm worried, I'm nervous. Right, what are you worrying about?
Well, everybody says that, but it's still a North London derby, like, you know what I mean? And it means so much to me to win this game. And, like, it's fantastic. Can't think. Listen, like, you know, I've heard people not happy about it. Well, not say that happy, like, you know, enjoy this, because I tell you what, if it was the other way round, they'd be giving it.
Yep.
So when we win, give it to them.
Yes.
Give it to them. Because I think that's right, like, you know what I mean? They're our rivals. They're the club I've been brought up to not like. You know what I mean? Like, they are hurting today, Rob. They're at home, they're hurting.
They're definitely home.
Well,
Look how early they left.
I know, like,
they're home about half hour ago.
I'll big up the 53 that stayed, like, you know what I mean? So.
But that was comprehensive. It could have been more, couldn't it?
It could have been more, but I'll tell you one thing I've got to say. Welcome to Arsenal Football Club, Eze. Welcome to Arsenal.
Yep.
That is what it's all about today.
Yeah.
He was absolutely brilliant today. Hey, listen, he's not been. I've heard people saying he's not been quite at it and all that. He hasn't. I don't care now. He turned up on the biggest day, like, you know what I mean? When there was pressure on after what happened at the weekend, that today was a statement win. I didn't think that we was going to do, but that shows me about everything what we're about now. Mentality, players that have come to the club have been bought for those days like that. Eze today, outstanding.
A couple of players, like you said, like Eze, who come in today, and Capio come in.
Oh,
we're not talking about Gabriel. I mean, players who came in today stepped up as well. But like you said, Eze's going to steal the show. And like I was saying to some people earlier, when he woke up this morning, he'd been dreaming about this.
Well, he'd been dreaming about scoring one, let alone two, let alone three, like, you know what I mean? Look, listen, he's gone into folklore now. You know, Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Charlie Nicholas, you know what I mean? Like, top strike, Alan Smith, you know what I mean? Paul Merson. I can reel them all off. They haven't done what he's done today. The last person to do that was Alan Sunderland in 1978 to score an hat-trick.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I was alive when it happened.
About 5, right?
Oh yeah. 3. But yeah, that was a fact. It's a fact.
Was you surprised about how negative they were? They came. Their game plan was obviously to put everybody behind the ball and try and see what they could. A bit like what they did in Hong Kong.
Yeah, listen, that's the worst Spurs team I've seen for a very, very long while. They haven't got no weapons in their armoury no more. Like, that's a blunt Tottenham Hotspur. It's great, and long may I continue to see it. Like, you know, and they come up against a far, far superior team today. So what are they going to do? Go toe to toe with us? They've watched what happens to Atletico Madrid when you go toe to toe when they come and defending. So they've got to go with that way.
The outcome was the same.
Yeah. So that's it, like, you know what I mean? That's what happens when you're a very, very good team, and we're much better than them, like, you know. And listen, I fair play to my Spurs associates. You know, they were saying, look, we'll bite your hand off for a draw here today, you know. And what's that tell you? You know what I mean? They're not coming here thinking they can win. And at half time, I mean, they know, don't they? They know. And the biggest disappointment was we give them a goal. But on the bright side, he didn't take his shirt off, did he? Like, you know what I mean?
He didn't take his shirt off. But 4-1 elite, in the grand scheme of things, we got to look on it and say, you know, you look and say, all right, it's the North London derby, but that was important. After what happened yesterday, giving a little bit of a glimmer, we didn't expect City to lose. City got lost. Liverpool lost. It's been a big weekend for Arsenal.
It's massive, Rob. Like, you know, after the disappointment as well of Sunderland conceding in the last minute, like, you know what I mean? You know, so there was a little bit of apprehension going into that, like, you know. But what we done today was we showed up and played. Listen, there's so many players today that you know what I mean, that you could go mad about. Like the back four were outstanding. Timber again, unbelievable. Calafiori's been carrying, like, you know, I don't know what he's been carrying. He was outstanding today.
Yeah.
And like as you say about Nketiah, right? The biggest compliment I can give him, I ain't seen that much of him. I never missed Gabriel once today. That's how good he was. He won every single header. He won every single tackle. He was him and Saliba did not put a foot wrong in the whole of that 90 minutes. You know, and then you look at Trossard, who, you know, we was defending him at Sunderland the other week. You know, I don't know why. He's outstanding today.
Again.
He was absolutely outstanding. And when you look at that today, yes, Eze's going to take all the praise, and rightly so. He's the one that got the first goal, which makes that happen.
And the pass by Marino.
The pass by Marino. Listen, I've got to say that big up to him, like, you know, Mikel Marino, like, you know. I don't know what his best position is. I don't know where. I don't care. But I think it is when he plays up front in that role there. And today, not only his work rate, when it mattered, a lovely little bit of skill to open them up. And if it isn't him, it'll be someone else, and someone else or something. That is the great thing about that today. It's a wonderful, wonderful performance.
Yeah.
And I don't care if that is the worst Tottenham team or whatever. I will enjoy it as much as the last time we beat them and the time before. Every single time we beat them, I will enjoy it and rub it in, because I know that they'll do exactly the same. Right, you know, and that's it. I don't care about what, you know what I mean, if it's the worst team. I don't care if they put 6 defenders back here and whatever. Tottenham Hotspur today have come to the Emirates and been smashed, and they haven't been smashed like that for a very, very long time, Rob. Very, very long time. You know what I mean? Like, I walked out of White Hart Lane, the Tottenham Stadium, when they beat us 3-0, all dancing when they done us 3-0. So I remember it, and I cherish it, and I enjoy it. Come on! And it means more to them than Chelsea next week. But we're coming to them and all. We're coming to them next week. And Bayern Munich. I'll tell you what, I don't agree with your old man on anything. Right? Me neither. You know what I mean? Like, not even his cricket. I bet he's a Jamaican cricket fan. One thing I did agree with him, though, is that Bayern Munich have given me a couple of bad times. Particularly over there 5-1. I want them done.
Yeah,
I want them coming here and done.
But the question what I'm asking, and I've been asking everyone, is like, there's going to have to be some rotation.
So what?
Yeah, no, there's going to have to be some
what?
rotation, but which game would you rotate the most on?
On this one here, but I'm going to rotate Calafiori and bring in Miles Lewis-Skelly. So what? He's as good as him. If you want to do it on the right-hand side with Timber, you know what I mean, Ben White is as good as him. You want to do it in the central defence, you do it, they're as good as him, like, you know. You
trust the squad.
Trust the squad, 100%, that's what it's all about. If there's anybody here today, and I love him, miss Gabriel? No. Why? Because we brought in somebody that's to come in and do that. And come in and rotate when we don't miss out. Like, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I think maybe Kepa could come in. Like, I don't care. I don't care. All these players, whatever you look at it, are good enough to start for Arsenal Football Club. That is why we are where we are at this moment in time. We said it earlier on, there's not one Spurs player would get into this Arsenal team. It's proved it today, Rob.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A lot of them wouldn't get on our bench. It's great, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that is the way we are at this moment in time. Martinelli, like, if you know Martinelli comes on for Trossard, are you bothered? Madueke come on today, like, you know what I mean? Look how good he was when he come on. You know, listen, trust the squad. It ain't about, if they rotate 3 or 4, enjoy it. Because I haven't seen a squad like this for a very, very long time over at Arsenal. And I'll tell you what I haven't seen Tottenham Hotspur come and get smashed like that for a very, very long while. And I love it.